Yeah, for this one I've been using ammonium molybdate, so I'm going to be using a pair of rubber gloves here. So, for safety precaution, it's only poisonous basically when it gets into your system basically. So it's just a precaution, fellas. It's unlikely it would get in because it's as a molybdate. Now, in my experience, it seems to work a bit like a the actual atom itself is a bit aluminium, a bit iron, a bit zincy, sort of in a way, sort of thing, a bit potassium-like in a way as well, you could say. Anyway, so I'm just going to try and change the setting on here with the gloved finger. Whoops, wrong way. Wrong way. One more. Yeah, that one. Okay. Okay. So just got it on 49 there, and we're just going to bring over our bowl here. I think we might just move it a bit out of the way for the time being and mix it up, I suppose. May actually want to put the camera down on there, move it around and put it down on there. So basically just mixing it through and the usual thing. But also when it's in the molybdate form, it's a bit sort of acts as a bit like a phosphate in a way. So that's probably what you want to consider it to do, sort of thing. So we're just going to make sure it's all nicely mixed up. But we want it on one of these bricks. So not only can we level one of these other bricks with a stick, we want it so hopefully it won't go out at the bottom of the bucket, sort of thing. Well, see how easily it flows? We don't really want that to flow out, sort of thing. So it's what we're going to try and avoid. So yeah. Anyway. So this is day 68, I think it is. Antics. So okay. We're just going to. Here's my little. I'm probably going to have to grab a stick. Yeah, just scrape this stuff off my gloves, sort of thing. I left my scissors over there. Very forgetful I am. Bane of my life. See, being bullied over in WA, you know, your brain sort of, you know, gets into this mode where, you know, if you can't remember something, it didn't happen, it doesn't count, it doesn't matter, sort of thing. Well, some things do matter, some things do count. And, you know, like when the old Stuart McPherson, the old stew and dumplings, you know, goes to Sir David Attenborough and say, you know, I've just found a new Nepenthes. Guess what? It's bigger than Raja. I think it's the biggest in the world. Would you like your name on it? And of course, Sir David said, what, bigger than Raja? That's my favourite plant on the whole bloody fucking planet. Of course, if it's what he should have said, prove to me. I want to go out and see out there in the wild that it's bigger than Raja. You do know that Raja can hold an Aussie football quite comfortably in one of its mature pitches, usually after a rainforest fire or something, you know, bushfire connection there again. You do know that, don't you, Sunshine? So you're saying this is bigger than something that can hold an Aussie football. So you're saying that it could probably hold more than an Aussie football, maybe 2 Aussie footballs? I mean, that would be the largest in the world if it could hold 2 Aussie footballs. Okay, so we're just going to put that to one side, and then we're going to put our pot on here and make sure that we've got it lined up and it's, you know, totally covered. And we could, in fact, try to pour this, I don't know. Hang on, see if we get shot first of all. Nothing worse than doing a good pour and not being shot. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go down a bit. Back and to the left. So yeah, that's probably that'll do it, fellas. It's going to go running straight out the bottom, or do we have to pause a bit? That's the acid test, fellas. Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, I mean, if I was the old Stuart McPherson, I would have had photographs up there showing an Aussie football inside, you know. You know, look at this, I can get two Aussie footballs inside the Bentley's Edinburgh. It's bigger than Marjorie. It's the biggest in the world. So the reason your seedlings aren't growing as big or as fast as you think they are is because what's putting out the story has a special food source out in the wild that makes it grow really big and really fast. Or what is that food source? Can't tell you. Top secret. Is that what he's saying? You know, oh, can you take me out to the site? Oh, well, we're going to only take you out to the sites of the smaller forms. The smaller forms. So this giant Nepenthes has smaller forms. Does Raja have smaller forms? You know, Raja is a big whopping... Actually, I think we're going to have excess, fellas. Yeah, I think we're going to have excess, so... Okay, how are we going to play it? By ear or by tongue? Okay, I think that's enough. So it'll go down, but I think that's enough. I think it's going to brim the edge. Whoa, could do. Anyway, that should be out of the way. Hopefully it will go down and slowly start to go out to the bottom. The water will. So we'll go from there. Anyway, I think that's about enough for this clip. Yeah, I think it's going to brim. Hang on, let's put that over the other side just in case. Okay, we'll see how we go. Oh, of course it's probably not level. I'm going to put a stick under there. Okay, I'll shut this off and put a stick under there. See ya.